So we just got back from NPK Season 4. It's the season opener in Columbus, Ohio, or Hebron, Ohio, just outside of Columbus. We didn't do so hot in small tire. The driver sucked for some reason. He first half out, we wrecked it. It happened. It was out of my control. It was in my control. I made a mistake. I couldn't blame anybody else. The car got loose and could not recover it like we normally would. You know, one of the other cars was so top heavy, short wheelbase. It happened. So we threw that one kind of in the trash can and stepped away from it, hopped in the big tire car, and man, we made some licks. They weren't expecting us to do what we did. We did quite well, actually. We made it down to 5 cars. We lost against Gary Bird in the first round, I believe it was. Car wouldn't shift. It didn't shift. He drove right around me. Nothing we can do about it. Sometimes we have mechanical failure. Sometimes we have driver failure. This one, fortunately, was not on me, but it happens. So we come back here. Kind of took yesterday evening off, which was Sunday, Monday morning. Chip and John decided to unload the car, completely tore the motor down, rolling all new bearings in it, going through the rods, checking everything out. It's what now, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3:30, something like that. And we're reassembling it, it's almost back together. So I'm lucky to have a crew that we have here working on this. It keeps me where I don't have to. So I got lucky. Fortunately, all I have to do is really drive it. These guys take care of me, make sure I'm safe, make sure the engine does what it does. The car does what it's supposed to do, and I don't think that they get enough credit. So if it wasn't for them, I definitely wouldn't be able to do this. We're getting ready to go into Florida for the, we made it through the qualifiers just fine. We actually did way better than expected. We're going into Florida number 4 right now, so hopefully we can maintain the momentum. These guys are going to find out what we can actually do. So I don't think any one of them wanted to draw us in the later rounds. In the first couple rounds, you can see in their faces they wanted us. They wanted to show us why we shouldn't be there. And by the 3rd round, we showed them why we deserved to be there. Coming from small tire jumping straight into a big tire, our very first event on this national level, racing the best racers in the country, you know, hands down. We showed them why we deserve to be there. So we're going to go to Florida. These guys are going to get this thing back together. We're going to show them what we can do, and then from there, we're going to go straight up to Georgia. But we made the qualifier, so we're going to see what we can do. Is it Chip or Chuck?
Chip.
Okay.
According to who?
According to who? Everybody?
Most people.
John's hiding down there somewhere.
John's probably checking everything now.
John's doing all the work, and he's getting all the credit. That's what's happening.
Yeah. If it wasn't
for
John, we wouldn't ever get none done because you're always gone.
That ain't no shit. What all do you have to do to this thing?
Really just look over everything. Because it didn't shift and was on the rev limiter quite a few times. Just check out the valve train and the bottom end, make sure everything was good, ready to go, try to win Florida. Show everybody what we're made of.
I want to know, when this thing shook, was that driver and it shook the wheel tub out of it and broke it to pieces, so we had to take a load?
Oh yeah, it was driver.
Was that driver error or was that crew chief tuner error?
No, that was new car error and then driver error.
Driver can't drive through that much tire shake?
Yeah, there's a point where you draw the line and stop trying to drive through it.
Well, I think I got a headache. It caused me to have to get braces. If my braces that bad.
No, it caused you to go get them re-steamed and all.
It was bad. I mean, we actually are getting ready to put a wheel tub in it. We glued this tub together with pieces of aluminum and sheet metal screws and everything else to make this race. So we got somebody actually going to Missouri to get us a wheel tub and drive it right back up here.
I'm just glad it ain't me.
So we'll get it back together. These guys are making my dream happen. I love them to death for it. So we get this thing back together. We're going to see what we can do with it. Florida, I think we got to win. I mean, I think we got a very good shot on them.
I think if the stars align like they did in Columbus, we'll be set, ready to rip.
That was amazing. How do we go from literally out of the gate wrecking a small tire car to running this thing clean up the butts and going, holy cow.
Not making driver error.
Yeah, well, okay. The driver did his job that time. Finally.
Really, I think that the Blazer was just
too much power for that short wheelbase, that top heavy.
Yeah. It just can't drive it like you can other cars.
It happens. It happens. I can drive this one like that though.
Yeah.
You drive this one hand on the wheel, one hand on the chute. I mean, there's no, you don't grab it with two hands, you drive this thing one hand on the wheel, one hand on the chute. So it's always on the edge, especially on that type of surface.
There's one hand on the sandwich.
I need one hand on the sandwich. If you didn't see the lights I cut some of those times, they would have been one hand on the sandwich. Like that's John, the one spitting out, where's he at? The one spitting out comments from the peanut gallery down there. And if you notice, he's the only one working right now too. John, what do you think? Can we win this thing?
I think so.
I think we got a good shot. I definitely
Keep
do.
Joe from losing his mind and keep the driver from losing his.
Hopefully,
That should be enough in itself.
hopefully we settle down enough. We can make this thing happen and make Ohio proud. If we can bring some of this back to Ohio, I'll be real happy.
Well, I think you already made Ohio proud. Just keep doing what you're doing.
We're trying like hell, that's for sure.